So, this is a 1933 Plymouth PC, apparently. And I don't know if it has a number, and I honestly don't really care. I bought it to do a particular project with it, and then just changed my mind and decided to do something else. One of the things that really annoyed me about the casting was in the front there, the side vents for the engine cowling, you can just barely see the lines. Matchbox really didn't do a very good job of defining these. And as a result, whatever you paint it with, it winds up looking like a plate. And I don't think that's very attractive. So my thought was that if I could paint it with Spectraflame, that the pooling in those little vents would create some definition. So this is going to kind of be a custom job, so stick around. So you can tell right off that I did this a long time ago because I haven't used that red vise for a while. The toy was held together with 2 rolled over posts. The vast majority of the base was plastic, and there was actually very little die cast. The Plymouth Car Company, which is a part of Chrysler, was started specifically to compete in the low end of the market. There's a window piece in here. Trying to get it out without breaking it. And there we go. We can start cleaning it up. You can kind of see the lines that I'm talking about here in the side of that cowling that I would like to have visible, because all the cars of the era had them in their vents. You know, the funny thing is, you know, if you look at the logo, it's a picture like the back of the Mayflower or something, and a lot of people assume that Plymouth is the rock, and actually the car is named after twine, believe it or not. Twine that was named after a rock, I guess. So anyway, I got it down to this point and threw it on the table just to take a look at it. I need to polish it more if I'm going to paint it with a translucent paint, I know that. But this is a pretty good start. So more sanding, more polishing. Hoping I don't sand or polish those lines that I was so concerned about away. Plymouth was a key factor in Chrysler surviving the Depression. So many car companies failed. So once I had it polished, I decided on root beer brown. And like any other paint, you know, you start with tack coats and work your way thicker. I wanted to paint that center section of the roof black, so I had to tape it off. In 1933, the PC didn't sell very well. Apparently, Chrysler had shortened it, and that didn't go over very well with the consumer. Using an X-Acto knife, I kind of scraped around the raised edge of that roof piece, and then painted the whole car with clear. It's a pretty simple restoration because I wasn't really doing a great deal to it. I did sleeve off the axles because I want to change the tire out, and you know, put a couple small holes in there to put the super glue through. And I have a set of wheels that I sourced from someplace in the Far East. All I remember is it took me forever to get them. Probably shouldn't say who. I don't think it would reflect very well on their product. Tires are fine. Just took like a month to get them. Little drop of super glue. That's Star Bond. And I put it on with pipettes. I found that that's about the cleanest way to do it. You don't have to tip the bottle. You just suck a drop or two of glue out and put it in the little hole, and bing, bang, boom. So anyway, back to where I started, to this Matchbox police car. It's actually a sturdy little toy. It polished up really well. But without further ado, let's take a look where I wound up. I decided to just stick with the plastic base. Part of the reason is this car is going to be used in a giveaway. You know, if I paint it, I would have painted it black anyway, and if I paint it, because it's plastic, it's probably going to have a tendency to chip. So because of that, I decided to just use the plastic the way the plastic was. Somebody made the comment to me they thought the wheels and tires were a little too big. I don't know, I kind of like the stance it gives it. It's got a real gangster look to it, and I think the Root Beer Brown does it perfect. So anyway, there you have it, the Matchbox 1933 Plymouth PC. Stick around for the bench. This is TimeRider, and I'll leave the light on for you. Hey everybody, thanks for sticking around for this edition of the bench. Ever tell you I was crazy about a Mercury? Well, I'm crazy about a Mercury, and I got this kind of junked out old 55D Mercury police car, and yep, I'm going to make a police car out of it. And then also, just another reminder to bring your flash on the 16th. If you haven't already signed up, go to the Three Blind Mice channel and make a comment or send us an email, one or the other, and we'll get you signed up for the Flashlighter Invitational. And I'll tell you, nothing helps a guy celebrate an anniversary like giving stuff away. So, just so you know, I got a whole bunch of stuff on eBay, so if you're a casual collector or somebody who likes to restore old Matchbox cars, check out my eBay site. I'll include a link below. And, of course, all the proceeds go to Toys for Tots. And last but certainly not least, by popular demand, the next project on my bench is this Ranchero. And that's about all I got for everybody today, so please have a great week. Be good, thumb up, thumb down, whatever you think, it doesn't matter to me. If you're going to comment, please be respectful. This is TimeRider, wishing everybody a happy week.